Where does it arise that you feel like a wobbly, gangly, exquisite giraffe in interactions with people?
Yeah, I've got very close friendships, but I feel like if I need to step away for a day to just get away from the screen, like I have a hard time expressing that to people. Or if I've had a relative in the very volatile year that we've all had who was pushing boundaries in terms of content they were sending me, and I said no, and then they put it on me and I'm a victim, mentality. So I just feel like I don't know how to stop attacks that kind of come from that, but also like feeling like I feel very validated in my life when I can give to people, but when I have to finally say I have nothing to give from, that's where things start to get very...
Okay. Well, I have two things to offer you. The first one I'm sharing for everyone. It may not be quite your thing, but it might be. And that is that when I, in many ways, began my journey in understanding yeses and nos as a mature woman, I at the time had 2 young children and a husband who was working a lot of hours. And I remember opening this book about parenting, and there was a question there. And when I read it, I just burst into tears. And this is the question. What does everyone in this family need right now, including me? And it was the including me. Like, what does everyone in this family need right now? I was good. I had my answers. I had my answers for each of them. I had my answers for the whole thing. But then including me, I was like, where the hell do I put my attention to figure that out? The other thing I want to say is Aristotle was the first Western philosopher to write about ethics and human behavior. And there's something called the Aristotelian mean, which I think is important in the position you're in. And the ancient Greeks, right, they highly valued courage. And so if someone was a coward, that was just the worst thing. And so what Aristotle says is, if you're a coward and you want to be courageous, aim for brash. You need to overshoot the mark so that you get there. And I have used this when I used to consult in private schools. I remember this one teacher really was very smart and very brilliant and very mousy. And whenever she would say anything in faculty meetings, her colleagues would just talk over her. It would be as though she hadn't said anything. She totally felt invisible in that setting. And I said to her, you need to feel like you're shouting in order to be the right volume to get the respect you want. If you're speaking louder and expect people to respond to you well, you'll probably be too quiet because you're calibrated for such a low volume interaction.